The story is crazy, beyond crazy. We are talking about a woman that tried to murder a man for not giving her oral sex. How any more crazy can that get? But before we get into this, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the bell icon so you know when I post, because I post like nearly every day. So you're gonna always get some entertainment out of me. Let's get into it. Anisha Speed, 19, was at the victim's LaBelle Avenue apartment Monday when things went south. According to the arrest records, the man invited Speed to his apartment after the two spent much of the day together. Once inside the apartment, the victim said Speed asked him to perform oral sex for her. He declined, and Speed responded by whipping out a .40 handgun. Speed allegedly aimed the gun at the man and threatened to shoot him if he didn't give in to her demands. When the man grabbed Speed's wrist, she apparently fired a round into the wall. He then ran out onto the second floor balcony and jumped to the ground as another shot was fired in his direction, police records say. This is the second story this man had to jump from. Officers found Speed outside the apartment a short while later. She allegedly resisted handcuffs and had to be taken to the ground before she was taken into custody. So that's resisting arrest on top of everything else she already did. Let's continue. After searching the apartment, officers found 2 live .40 rounds in a spent shell casing. They also discovered Speed had apparently stolen a handgun and a PlayStation 4 game console from the victim's home. So not only is she resisting arrest, not only did she try to murder a man, she is now robbing the man. Crazy. But let's see how this plays out. Right? Let's see what she was charged with. She was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison Tuesday on charges of attempted second-degree murder, illegal discharge of a firearm, theft of a firearm, resisting an officer, and tampering with evidence. We're going to just assume that thing on her forehead she was born with. The cops didn't do that. Let's keep in mind that this happened in 2019. We are now in 2022. Let's see how this turned out. She admitted to stealing things from the victim since those collected from her house as evidence. Her bond was set at $17,000, and after paying it, she was released from prison. So she gets a bond. Means she's not a flight risk. Being that she just shot at a man and tried to kill him, that doesn't mean she's a harm to anyone in society. So she receives bond. Cool. As pleaded by Smoking Gun, Speed stood trial and pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor count. She got a misdemeanor count. After that, she was placed on unsupervised probation. Sure. Recently, on the 27th of April 2022, Anisha received a plea deal that saved her from prison time. However, she is bound to be on probation for 2 years. She received 2 years probation. Let's continue. As per her sentencing, Speed will have to spend 40 hours in community service, pay $800 worth of fines, and complete an effective decision-making course. If Anisha completes her probation term, her conviction can be expunged. Sure, this woman got community service and 2 years unsupervised probation. This is needless to say that men receive 63% higher sentences than women. Could we even imagine this the other way around? A man wanting to receive oral sex from a woman and then she declines and then he shoots at her and she jumps off a balcony to get away. After that, he then steals a game console from her house and a weapon from her house. And then resists arrest from the police if he would even be alive. And he receives 2 years probation and a course. So when I say this to all men, I really mean this. Subscribe and stay safe.